Meet Mike. Mike is the e-commerce manager for his company, and his CFO has been breathing down his neck about how costly their operation has become on fighting chargebacks, refunds, fraud, and friendly fraud. For every $1 lost to fraud, it costs $2.70. 45% of Mike's fraud budget is spent on 4 to 8 traditional applications that are expensive and time-consuming. Mike's other 55% is spent on human analysts that manually review anywhere from 5% to 25% of transactions. This manual review process produces around 7% false positives. Mike also needs to be able to scale up and scale down the number of analysts depending on the season. The tools Mike has in place don't prevent cyber shoplifting from people like Mabel, the refund queen, who likes to do chargebacks on purchases whenever she's running short on cash. This accounts for 1/5 of Mike's fraud volume, which is going out the back door in the form of refunds and credits. Mike is desperate for a more accurate and less costly solution. Mike discovers SecureBuy. SecureBuy 2.0 is an enterprise-grade application that is seamlessly deployed at the shopping cart level, easy to use, and affordable for any size of business. It replaces the average of 4 to 8 applications and is a true risk-based authentication solution. SecureBuy's stealth passive authentication increases accuracy by looking at a combination of attributes in the trillions of every transaction within milliseconds to determine the threat level, instead of a few dozen like rules-based systems. If a transaction is suspected to be fraudulent, only then is active authentication invoked, which has been re-engineered to not utilize pop-ups or redirects that lead to cart abandonment. Mike loves that it eliminates the need for fraud analysts and manual review, allowing full scalability of payment volume influx, putting the automation back into their e-commerce business. The CFO loves using SecureBuy because it provides an interchange discount and shifts the financial liability of high-risk transactions back to the issuing banks. Mike is ecstatic because he now has indisputable proof of purchase for every transaction. SecureBuy creates the first ever biometric handwritten e-signed sales receipt, which is legally binding and helps to increase the chargeback win ratio up to 97% while reducing refunds. SecureBuy is savvy enough to protect Mike from the indiscretions of Mabel, the chargeback queen, and sophisticated enough to beat professional fraudsters at their game. Mike is now 100% compliant with FTC and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau compliance requirements for full disclosure because his T&C's refund return policy are reviewed and agreed upon at the point of sale. Mike doesn't deal with any setup fees, monthly fees, or monthly minimums, and pays only pennies per transaction. He has now become the new hero at his company for discovering SecureBuy because he's reduced his fraud operation costs by up to 75%. Life is great, and the CFO is happy. Very happy. Give SecureBuy a try and see how much more profit will go to your company's bottom line. And be the hero at your company. Visit signaturelink.com or call 800-511-2050 today.